I write from such an instinctive and intuitive place that I never really know what kind of music I'm writing. My songs usually come from a sense of personal processing, trying to grapple with something or something I feel, usually wanting to find meaning in it, and something I want to express in some way. And also, like Carl Jung said, what is most personal is most universal. So I know that if I'm feeling something really intensely, then someone else is feeling it or has felt it at some point. So, because we're all connected. I do feel things particularly intensely. I always have. I'm not casual about life, because life has never been casual for me. So I know that if I manage to express something authentically, it will get something out of me, but it will maybe be meaningful in some way to someone else as well. I know for me, listening to other artists express their own personal stuff, if I feel some synergy with that artist, then it's going to help me in some way. I mean, someone like Fiona Apple, for example, I may not share her experiences, those particular experiences may not have happened to me, but the rage, the struggle, the anxiety, the sense of wanting to understand, that I relate to. And that's where art is so important. I have a quote on my wall, a framed quote on my wall, that says, the purpose of art is to transfer feeling from one person's heart to another person's heart. Because the experiences, we may not always share the experiences, but the feelings usually are relatable. We need to see the humanness in each other and of each other to feel that connection, that heart connection and that soul connection, and to know we're not alone. The album I did back in 2014 has a very different vibe to what I'm doing now. What I'm doing now has got clearly more of an electronic soundscape, but Heat of the Fire had more of a sort of a live sound to it, live instrument sound. Although it's still, not entirely, it's still, it doesn't sound like a band. I play piano and violin on there, but there's bass, electric, guitar, sax, even harp on there. But there's definitely the beginning of experimentation with sounds happening on that album. But it also it's sort of ballady and it has other sounds and styles on there as well. And I did a lot of a cappella interludes in there. I experimented with that, and I sang a lot of that in Welsh as well. But even then, I didn't know what category I was writing in. It was just what came out. And even now I've developed my sound a little bit more, and it's more distinctive, and I've developed that with Dave Kemp, my collaborator, and Fabio, my mixing engineer, but I still have no idea what category I fall into. I don't think my vocals sound like anything out there. I don't think my writing sits comfortably in any category out there at the minute, or my production style. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I want to find my audience, but I'm not really sure who they are or where they are. I just would like to find people who like my sound and like the songs and maybe like me in some way. That would be nice. So please come and find me. And if you like me, spread me around a little bit.